The day began with a sound, not an alarm clock, but the deep melodic bells of the Peace Tower Carillon rolling through the cool morning air. I opened my eyes in my Ottawa hotel room, the light a soft gray, and for a moment, I didn't know where I was. Then I remembered Ottawa. The city was waking up and it felt like it was inviting me in. The music seemed to say, "Come on, a wonderful day is waiting for you." I quickly got dressed, eager to join the city's rhythm. The air was fresh, tinged with the scent of the nearby river. The streets were quiet but alive with people starting their day, faces calm, a few friendly nods and smiles. These small moments of connection are what I travel for. My plan was simple. Let Ottawa show me its heart. No strict schedule, just a list of places I wanted to feel, not just see. I wanted to understand why this city, often seen as quiet and political, holds such a special charm. The morning bells set the perfect tone, a reminder that this city has a soul, a history that sings through its architecture and air. Excitement bubbled up inside me. Adventure was about to unfold. Walking toward the source of the music, I felt the city's energy build. The gentle quiet of early morning gave way to a soft hum, the clatter of a coffee shop, the swish of a street cleaner, the distant rumble of a bus. It was the sound of a city coming to life, a beautiful and chaotic symphony. This was the start of my 24 hours in Ottawa, a day that promised culture, chaos, and charm. I couldn't wait to see what would happen next. My first destination was Parliament Hill, Ottawa's iconic heart. The buildings rose like storybook castles, green copper roofs and stone carvings gleaming in the morning sun. The Peace Tower stood tall, a symbol of Canada's history and hope. On the Great Lawn I felt small in the best way, surrounded by families, students, and a quiet, gentle pride. I joined a free guided tour learning stories of fires, rebuilding, and the leaders who shaped the nation. Each detail, from intricate wood carvings to stained glass windows, told a piece of Canada's story. The centennial flame burning in the center of a fountain felt symbolic, unity and diversity in one place. People tossed coins, making wishes, maybe for peace, happiness, or just a good day. I felt connected to these strangers, sharing a hopeful moment at the nation's heart. Leaving Parliament Hill, I understood Ottawa a little better. It's not just a city of politicians, it's where the country's past, present, and future meet. The grandeur of the architecture was matched by simple human moments. Power and people, dreams and struggles, all woven together in these stone walls. I was grateful to have spent a morning listening to Ottawa's stories. From Parliament Hill, I wandered down to the peaceful Rideau Canal. The city's formal energy melted away, replaced by a gentle, flowing calm. The canal, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a ribbon of tranquility through Ottawa. I sat on a bench watching ducks paddle by and kayakers wave as they floated past. Joggers and cyclists shared the path, each in their own world but connected by this beautiful space. The canal's slow rhythm encourages you to breathe deeply and let the city's chaos fade. It's more than a pretty waterway, it's a 19th century engineering marvel. The hand-operated locks are living museums, a tradition carried on for nearly 2 centuries. Spending time by the canal felt like a gift. A reminder that even in a busy capital you can find pure tranquility. Nature and history live side by side here, in perfect harmony. The canal is Ottawa's backyard, a place to relax, exercise, and connect with simple beauty. It's a place that calms the soul. If the Rideau Canal was Ottawa's calm, the ByWard market was its joyful chaos. The market buzzed with life, vendors calling out specials, friends laughing on patios, a street performer's guitar. Colors exploded everywhere, red strawberries, purple eggplants, yellow peppers, and rainbows of fresh flowers. The air was thick with the scent of maple syrup, grilling sausages, and fresh-baked bread. I wandered through stalls, marveling at the variety, artisans, farmers, bakers, all sharing their passion. I stopped to chat with a woman selling maple candy, learning about her family's generations-old farm. These personal interactions make a market special. You're buying a piece of someone's story. ByWard Market is more than a place to shop. It's a community hub where all walks of life come together. Business people, students, tourists, everyone's soaking in the energy. The market is a celebration of food, culture, and connection. Its beautiful, bustling chaos is a perfect reflection of Ottawa's lively spirit. The city is so much more than a quiet government town. You cannot visit Ottawa without having a beaver tail. It's practically a rule. In the ByWard Market, I found the original stand where this iconic Canadian pastry was born. A beaver tail is a piece of whole wheat dough, stretched, deep-fried, and topped with sweet or savory flavors. The line was long, but anticipation was part of the fun. I chose the classic Killaloo Sunrise cinnamon, sugar, and a squeeze of lemon. Watching the staff fry the dough and add toppings was like watching artists at work. The first bite was everything I'd hoped for. Crispy outside, soft inside, sweet and tangy. It was messy, but I didn't care. Eating that beaver tail was a moment of pure, simple joy. It felt like a truly Canadian experience, unpretentious, delicious, and shared with happy strangers. A small thing but significant, a taste of local culture and tradition. In that moment, I felt completely connected to Ottawa. These simple, sensory experiences become our most cherished travel memories. Sometimes it's the little things that stick with us the longest. After the market's sensory explosion, I craved a different kind of beauty. The National Gallery of Canada, with its glass and granite, was stunning even from the outside. The giant spider sculpture, Maman, stood guard, strange and beautiful. Inside, light filled the spacious halls, creating a sense of openness and peace. I focused on the Canadian and Indigenous collections, art that told the country's story. The group of 7 sweeping landscapes captured Canada's wildness. The Indigenous art was powerful, beadwork, carvings, and paintings speaking of resilience and deep connection to the land. Each piece was a reminder of the diverse voices that make up Canada. I spent time absorbing the emotion and history in every room. The gallery was more than a museum. It was a quiet conversation between past and present. Art opened my mind and heart, offering new perspectives. It was a perfect contemplative balance to the market's energy. As afternoon shadows grew, I wandered to Spark Street, Canada's first pedestrian-only street. No cars, just people strolling, shopping, and enjoying the sun. The street was lined with historic buildings, modern boutiques, and cozy cafes. I browsed a bookstore, then found a shop selling Canadian crafts, each item with a story. Public art was everywhere, whimsical sculptures, colorful murals, statues inviting you to join in. Spark Street felt like an outdoor gallery, playful and alive. It encouraged me to slow down and appreciate the small details. The relaxed, festive atmosphere was infectious. It was a microcosm of Ottawa's charm, historic yet modern, calm yet full of life. I sat on a patio with a cool drink watching the world go by. The street was a testament to community and connection over the rush of traffic. A simple, beautiful space that made me feel right at home. Sometimes the best way to know a city is simply to walk its streets. As evening fell, Ottawa transformed again. The sunset painted the sky in orange and pink, casting a golden glow over the city. I walked across the Alexandra Bridge, Parliament Hill silhouetted on one side, the Museum of History glowing on the other. City lights twinkled on, the Peace Tower illuminated as a beacon in the night. The Fairmont Chateau Laurier looked magical, its lights reflected in the Ottawa River. The ByWard market buzzed with a new energy, patios full, string lights overhead, laughter in the air. My simple dinner felt special in this enchanting setting. My final stop was Parliament Hill for the Summer Sound and Light Show, Canada's story told in dazzling animation and music. Sitting on the lawn with hundreds of others, I felt the city's history and community come alive. It was the perfect end to a perfect day. Ottawa's beauty shines brightest at night. My 24 hours in Ottawa were ending, but the city's warmth lingered. I came expecting a quiet, political city, but found a vibrant heart and soul. Grand history and simple human moments lived together in harmony. From the morning bells to the evening light show, Ottawa shared its stories in beautiful ways. This trip was about more than sights. It was about the feelings these places inspired. Awe on Parliament Hill, tranquility by the Canal, joyful chaos in the market, the taste of a beaver tail, the inspiration of art. Small interactions, a smile, a story, shared laughter, transformed a trip into a memory. Ottawa's charm stays with you. It whispers, inviting you to slow down and listen. It's a city that feels like a capital, but also like a community. Go and spend your own 24 hours in Ottawa. Let the city surprise you. This trip will stay with you, not just as photos, but as a feeling in your heart. I know I'll be back. I made a silent promise to return.